What's going on, guys? Today is day number 10, double digits here of making our own tower defense game. So listen, we made some big progress in the last episode. If y'all were watching, we got the whole UI for like the placement set up, and off camera, unfortunately I wasn't recording when I did this, but I set up this little, actually I think I set up the one where it shows you how many guys have you placed down. See how it says like every time I put down a new one, it goes to up to 15, and once you get to 15 it'll stop. It won't let you place any more down. But I set it up so now it also shows you guys the access and how many are still alive of them. So you can see down there, it's a little tiny, as I was saying. You know, we'll have to test this out on other platforms. You know, we don't have mobile support yet. We will. Don't worry. Don't worry. Don't be stressing, mobile players. I got you. I got you covered. But we didn't get to that episode yet in Gnome Code series, so I don't know how that all works yet. But for the people on PC, this should be fine once it's, you know, actual resolution. So boom, that's actual resolution right there. So right now you can't see it because the output's in the way. If I remove that, boom. Yeah, that's much better, guys. You can definitely tell what's going on with that. So pretty cool. And, you know, we'll keep that how it is for right now. But today, we are going to be adding money into the game so that way you could actually, like, purchase your, you know, units. You don't just get them. You don't just get the place down guys, you know, all, you know, whatever the heck you want. That's not fun. You got to actually kill enemies, earn money, place your units down, upgrade them. I don't know if we're going to get to upgrading today, but that'll be a future episode probably. So stick around, guys. I hope you enjoy this whole, you know, making my own TD game series. It's been a blast doing it, and I hope you guys are excited for the game. If you are, make sure you join my group, Crazy Club Studios. It'll be out as soon as I guess it's ready. So I'm gonna keep on grinding, keep on making it, and you know, we're just gonna keep doing our best out here. But even we got some like new towers set up. Check this out. Oh, one other thing too, animation wise, I think that I made them look a little bit nicer. And I did a lot with AI. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I had to use a lot of AI to get the animations properly loaded. So basically now they only fire and do damage like as you see it. Before it was kind of like random and kind of ugly, but I did a lot with the AI, and that had to do with the, I believe somewhere in the mob here, we well, this script right here is what, you know, counts the enemies that are alive. So we set that up inside with an event here. Tells you guys how many are alive. So enemy count event. And then we also have this attack hit event. That is what actually is something to do with the tower here. You guys, once again, I'm not entirely sure everything that was going on with that, but I fixed it with AI. So listen, I'm not going to be complaining, but this is one of the things we used right here. Changed it. Luckily, AI tells us what we changed, so that's really awesome. So we need this for animation event, I guess. Once again, I am a noob at this. I'm learning as we go. Definitely learning things, but still no pro, all right? Still no pro. So a lot of this code right here was what we modified in order to get it to work properly. So if you guys want to take a look at that, look at yours, make sure yours is added up to mine, then we're both probably going to be okay. So with that being said, though, let's figure out money and how to add it to the game. Now, one thing, I already started Gnome Code's 10th video. We did set up something already, so let me just stop the game really fast right there. On player added, we set up a new variable here when you first connect, and it's going to be your money variable. So how much money do you have in the game? So very simple, very easy to do. Just this line of code right here, four lines of code right there. That's it. And then once you're actually in the game, if you go to your players, you go look at yourself, you're going to have this new thing in your, you know, inside yourself, I guess there. It's just called money, and then sets the value right here to 250. Now, one thing you may be asking, you're wondering where it is and you know why we don't have it, is the leaderboard stat. Gnome Code unfortunately doesn't tell us how to do that, but luckily with the magic of AI and time warping, I'm gonna show you guys about 3 seconds how I set that up, because I'm gonna go use AI and figure that out real quick. So let's go do that. Actually, I'm gonna do a Gnome Code system first, and then I'm gonna do AI. So let me get it all working together. All right, so let's do that. That's the plan here. Let's get it. All right, guys, so we set it up now that if the enemies spawn and we do in fact kill them, we will get points for doing so, or I should say money. So in order to show you guys what that looks like, we go into our tower here, and we basically added a few different things. So right here, this little line, a couple lines of code right there, very important. That's what we changed up. So player gets their money, value goes up, added to what we have, and it's going to be based right now. This could be changed in the future, but for right now, it's based on the enemy's health. So I think that's pretty fair, actually. I don't know how like the other games does it. Like I think towards our defense like scales their enemy health as the game goes on and on and on. So we're out to, you know, figure stuff like that out. But for right now, that's completely fine. However, there was a couple other things we did add. I think it has to do with this right here. So within the function here, I think they call that parameters. We added a new one, and that is player. So we added it there. We added it here. We also added this line of code here, 53. Got that in there. And I think there's one more right here we added. So in this wrap. So yeah, that's everything we added. And now to show you guys that it does in fact work, we're gonna hop on into the game here. We will. This is on actual resolution. Let's just go to fit to screen so it looks better. But we'll throw down our, one of our units here. This is our good one, so that's gonna be like the really good unit. I might make him gold actually. I'll think about it because he's the PPSH guy. If y'all know Call of Duty, the PPSH is just legendary. It's my like favorite gun probably of all time ever. But as you guys can see here, if we go into player, boom, money, and on the right, we now have $405. So very cool. We can throw down a couple more. And then next up, we're going to make these units cost money. So yep, that the tank has 500, so it added 500 on. So pretty cool, guys. But let's get out of here now. And we can go ahead and work on the next step. All right, my friends. So hey, listen, day 10 was definitely a success and so much faster to record than day number 9 was. Holy smokes. Yesterday was a long day, my friends, but today, day number 10, we have succeeded in a good way. So what did we do? Well, we made it all the way to the point where it does in fact cost money to place units down, and there even will be something on your screen telling you how much you have, all that stuff. It's there right now. Obviously shouldn't, I don't know if I need it to be visible. Like, I'm just gonna click that right now and just see what happens. And also in towers, the template here, I'm just gonna click that. I actually might need the money one there, but we're gonna find out here in a second. Let's just see. Okay, so yes, I guess I do need this money. I'm sure there's a way to set it just up like the template was, but for this one, I guess we just gotta have it on. Same thing, like I have this Axis one and Allies one on too. Not a big deal, but anyways, when you spawn in the game, you have $250. Not necessarily going to be the end, when we actually release the game. This is something that can always change throughout the time we play the game. But check this out, guys. If we go to place, let's see, the PPSH gunner guy. Well, first of all, every time we get to kill, our money's going to go up because it's tracking the values according to how much health the enemies have. Don't forget that. So a couple of guys got by. Well, we have $155 now, so let's place down our M1 Garand guy. And then, you know what? We're kind of greedy. We want to place down another guy. Oh, wait, we can't. It won't let us. Player cannot afford. Pops up here. Eventually, we'll have that pop up on the screen to actually warn you guys, because I know most, if not 99.9% of players probably don't play with their output open, but, we do because we got to test it out. But anyways, this is it, guys. I mean, that's it for the day. And also, we did do a couple other things, which was, I believe, the ally placement, like this stuff right here. Well, if you're a bad guy, let's just say that. That's all we're going to call you. If you're a bad guy and you want to, change that number to whatever the heck you want, well, before, the way we had it set up, you would have been able to. But now, my friends, you cannot do that because we have it all on the server side, no longer on the client side. So we got some protection for the game. Same thing, the reason we set up the money, I believe, was, we set that up through the module script. So yeah, that's all server-sided, and we should be pretty safe. This is the client-side script here. This is the one we got to be careful what people could potentially break into. But like I said, guys, we have swapped that around. And honestly, you see this like right here. He didn't show himself deleting it, but we could probably just delete that, get rid of it. So not a big deal anymore. Not a big deal at all, guys. So I don't know if I could just go ahead and straight up delete it or not, but I'm just going to leave it for now because I didn't want to screw anything up. But yeah, I mean, you guys can take a look through the code here. That's pretty much everything we've done today. A lot of stuff in here, but honestly, at the end of the day, not the hardest episode, but it sure took some time. But that's okay. You know what? It was a good, day compared to, I guess, yesterday, because yesterday setting up all the UI was a disaster. Not really, but like just took like 4 hours, 5 hours. I'm not even kidding, guys. However, I had fun doing it, and tomorrow I think Gnome Code's next video, I'm not gonna lie, guys, oh, those guys don't have clothes on. Did y'all see that? But what was I gonna say? Gnome Code's next video is making his GUI look better. Now, personally, the way my GUI looks right now, I took a step ahead of, him, and I have it how I want it looking. This is pretty much not 100%, but mostly identical to Toilet Tower Defense so far, at least old school Toilet Tower Defense. Not copying the game or anything, but definitely in a little bit inspired from it, of course. But that's just because That's the tower defense I'm most familiar with, and I like simplicity, and I think that their game's UI is very simple and clean and just straight up easy to like look at and just view. I mean, I like the way this looks right here. So I really do. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I love the way this looks already. So I hope you guys do too. And if you do, well, once again, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, turn those notifications on to all, click that bell, click all, because we got lots of more videos of this game being developed coming out to you guys in the next upcoming days. I know you guys aren't going to want to miss out on any of this stuff because, guys, I mean, come on. Y'all can't lie. This is, like, we are seriously putting a dent in this project right now. Like, we are getting to a point where, like, this is pretty much a playable game. Now, obviously, I want to have a lot more fun features in it. Like I said, one day I want to have raids. I want to have other cool stuff. Like, I have other ideas that I'm not going to spoil to y'all yet, but I got ideas, guys. I got ideas, and we're going to make those ideas come to life, all right? That's all I'm going to tell y'all right now. It's going to be fun, it's going to be exciting, and we're going to record all of it right here for you guys to see. So it's going to be really cool. You guys are going to join us on the journey, hopefully. Road to 600K. Share this video with a friend. Join my community on Roblox, Crazy Club Studios. Wait for the game to come out. Favorite it when I have it up there. It's going to be a great time, guys. I'm telling you right now. I promise you that. But thank you all for watching, and I will see y'all in the next video. Day 11 coming tomorrow.